Agile management and Agile HR means ditching the idea that people only get feedback once a year. Instead, it focuses on continuous growth, dynamic roles, and iterative policy changes. If employees are seen as internal customers, you adapt their needs just like you would do with real customers. And that's a super important point. And it's more than a buzzword. An Agile HR management approach might let teams purpose their own training sessions or shift responsibilities as they learn new skills. By co-creating these policies, you get a higher buy-in and reduce friction. What are the do's and don'ts? In Agile HR, we want transparency on payrolls or feedback. Reward structures that encourage team collaboration rather than individual competition. And short feedback loops, so issues don't pile up until the next annual review. Being rigid or waiting a year for feedback is anything but Agile. Aligning leadership with Agile often means shifting from a command and control mindset to servant leadership. Leaders empower the team, provide resources, and remove obstacles. That's the model for open communication that fosters the real agility. Here are some practical tips for Agile management and Agile HR. Hire adaptable people who enjoy learning. Set up frequent check-ins or pulse checks. Allow also cross-training so employees gain T-shaped skills. And involve employees when designing or updating policies. That mirrors how we involve users in product design. And this means at the end that also management teams and HR teams can work on the Agile mindset. So here are some cool ideas out of a case study. Allocate your learn and development budget direct to the teams so that they can decide for their own training sessions. Do constantly performance reviews or more pulse checks, maybe every 2 to 4 weeks. So this makes them short, in most of the cases just 10 to 15 minutes, and you don't need to have these annual reviews anymore. I'm also experimenting with complete different review styles. My last experiment was a peer-to-peer review where everybody need to review all other persons, all other teammates. That was super interesting, definitely not lead to short-term meetings, but to a lot more insights. If you want to learn more of these ideas, give me some information, then I can do a separate video out of it. And also maybe rotate in your roles. So allow quality teams and development teams to gain experience in each other roles. So this is an important one. And I want to stick to this point a little bit. When an employee knows what and how the role feels from the person who's working next to him or before their task starts, and also after I finished my tasks, then this person has a much better understanding what are the requirements in the handovers, what are potential pain points, and where are room for improvement to optimizing the collaboration. This doesn't mean that a QA person now needs to start to develop something, but it could be simple done with a day in other role, a little bit with simple buddy checks or a buddy day. So there are relatively easy ways for doing it, but the output is amazing. So give it a try. What are now the key takeaways for management and HR? The cultural fit has to align with the Agile values like openness, trust, and adaptability. Leadership buy-in is crucial. If they block or micromanage, Agile can't breathe. And your HR policies should encourage collaborative behavior over siloed achievements. So what are now next steps? Steps to embrace transformation can be run leadership workshops on Agile fundamentals. Iterate your HR programs in short sprints, and realign performance reviews with Agile-friendly metrics, and encourage experimentation without punishment if something doesn't work perfectly at the first time. Don't forget, we learn from mistakes and we get stronger with successes.